Is it time to buy or sell ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures ETF? In this video, we will explore ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest insights. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Elevate your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Utilize the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies globally today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 4th of August, 2025, our system has identified ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures as a strong sell candidate, assigning it a score of -6.78. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The exchange-traded fund experienced a decline of 23.65%. This equates to an average daily loss of 1.58% since it was designated as a strong sell candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently situated at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which often presents a favorable buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $11.59 is breached, it will initially signal a stronger rate of decline. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of around 40.85% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -42.45% to -24.86%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of -12.41%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -12.41% to 232.93% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $10.43 and $39.65. Our latest daily update for ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures features the headline, "Volatile Ride for ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures ETF Price on Friday, moving between $11.91 and $13.55. The ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures ETF price decreased by 12.49% on the last day, Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, from $13.61 to $11.91. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 13.77%, with a low at $11.91 and a high of $13.55. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 17.81% over this period. Volume increased on the last day by 17 million shares, though this was accompanied by falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating that risk will increase slightly in the coming days. In total, 36 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $430,560,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $53.19, while the lowest price was $11.91. Currently, the price is 77.61%, or $41.28, below the 52-week high, and 99.99%, or $117,888.09, below the all-time high on June 29, 2017, when the price reached $117,900. Recent market headlines have brought UVXY back into focus. The shift in mid-August towards almost certain Federal Reserve easing pushed the VIX down into the mid-teens and reduced demand for volatility protection, putting pressure on UVXY in the short term. Simultaneously, warnings from major financial institutions about potential sudden volatility spikes, along with ongoing geopolitical and tariff shocks this spring that drove the VIX above 50, demonstrate why traders continue to purchase UVXY as a quick hedge. Several reports from July indicated an equity volatility premium and underpriced front-month futures, suggesting a possible unwind that could lead to sharp brief rallies in UVXY when volatility returns. Weekly updates on leveraged exchange-traded funds among the top performers highlight how quickly UVXY can fluctuate in either direction. In summary, expect ongoing sensitivity to macroeconomic data and policy news. Weak data and expectations of Federal Reserve cuts will limit UVXY's upside in the near term, while shocks or a reevaluation of front-month VIX can trigger rapid spikes. Over the long term, structural factors related to futures, term structure, and leverage make UVXY more suitable for tactical hedging and trading rather than a buy-and-hold investment. The following signals have been identified for ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures ETF is displaying sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general sell signal arising from the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $13.20 and $15.52. A breakthrough above either of these levels would generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Friday, the 1st of August 2025, and since then, the ETF has dropped by 31.51%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, warranting closer observation of the ETF. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 16 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 23 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 17 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 64 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages. Buy signal 59 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume below today's level. Given the right conditions, this exchange-traded fund may face significant challenges in the coming days. This ETF is known for its considerable daily fluctuations, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the ETF experienced a movement of $1.64 between its highest and lowest points, which translates to a fluctuation of 13.77%. During the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 6.86%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures is at $13.34. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. There's no significant support from accumulated volume below. This indicates that the exchange-traded fund could potentially experience a sharp decline under certain circumstances. Proceed with caution and consider placing trades only if you are an experienced trader who understands how to navigate such situations. Our assessment of this exchange-traded fund is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures ETF a good buy? ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures holds several negative signals and is currently within a very wide and descending trend. Therefore, we anticipate it will continue to perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we maintain a negative evaluation of this ETF. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a sell to a strong sell candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 25th of August, we expect ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures to open higher by approximately 54 cents and start trading at $12.46. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.